Alright, folks. Good morning. This is Sean, the ToGA brother. I finished working. I'm going home. Finally. I'm exhausted, but I'm coherent enough to be able to do this video for you this morning. And I would like to do it for you because this is a video that you're probably going to be like, you know what? You actually kind of do have a valid reason and a valid point. And kind of making the same face. Anyway, so riding around, I just got to thinking. All right, now it wasn't just a happenstance. I went to grab some Joe, as they called it. See, I'm showing my age. Believe it or not, you won't realize how far we've come in society if you don't realize what still is going on. Okay? Now, I know that sounds funny and weird and crazy, but hear me out. Okay? And you can choose to hear me out and agree, or you can choose to hear me out and disagree 1,000%. And you know what? You're capable of that. You're okay with that. That's what this channel is all about. It's to make you think a different perspective, okay? I've lived 38 years on this earth, and my choices are not always correct. They're not always right, because I've made some mistakes within my choices, within my decisions, okay? And they led me to be the man I am today. And it's been a journey, but it's been a progressive and fulfilling journey nonetheless. So, let's pause here real quick, guys, and let's take a small note. I actually do enjoy doing these, and I like to do these more often for you, on the way home, and, you know, a collective video sharing my thoughts. And one thing I'd like to do is, guys, I have a whole library of movies. I say movies, videos. Back in the day, we called them movies, all right? Stuff that was like that, you know, short of a length. I would like to share them so that you guys can see how my mind works and how my brain thinks, and some ideas and thoughts that may still be relevant today. I mean, some of them are. So, okay. What is the video about, Sean? Let's get there. Okay, cool. I got you. I am a pretty avid and pretty exclusive shopper to Walmart for so many items, okay? I say that because I can't get some items at Walmart. I have to go elsewhere. So I'm not exclusive entirely to Walmart and refuse to shop elsewhere, because let's face it, you can't get all the parts to your computer at Best Buy. You can't get all the parts to your computer at Walmart. You gotta go to other places. Okay. Because I shop at Walmart, I shop there a lot. And I am pretty technologically inclined with all these new gadgets and with all these new features, okay? Now, one thing that I think we've come a long way in is currency. Cash. Money. Okay? Cash is money, money is cash, cash is king. Right? That used to be the way it was when I was growing up. Okay? And it was a sin, kinda, to use your credit card. Like, you had to be on the side of the road, having to call a tow truck to use your credit card, because you couldn't afford a $400 towing bill, okay? To show you how far we've come, your towing bill isn't $400 anymore. It's about a fraction of that now. Because things have gotten cheaper and we realize we need them. And, well, cars, unfortunately, are becoming less and less dependable. But, so we didn't keep credit cards in our wallet. We didn't have a whole lot of slots. Matter of fact, your wallet years ago didn't even have but more than 5 slots maximum. And that was a expandable wallet back then. Your wallet back then had about 2 slots, right? And they were normally for your frequent buyers, your rewards cards, okay? The card you kept around mostly was your Best Buy rewards card, credit cards, I think, right? Not your credit card, but your rewards card. Your Circuit City shopper's card. Your Kmart shopping savings card, right? You kept that around with you, all right? And then we finally, years later, came out with debit cards, which were linked to your bank account, right? They'd pull the money right out. No hassle, right? You need to make a purchase for $5. Don't want to use cash? I got you. I'll pull out my plastic. Go ahead and swipe it. Okay? So what happened then? Years after that, guys, I don't know the timeline. I'm sharing the progress here because that's how it happened, right? Eventually, we got to where these systems came out with wireless receivers, right? And someone thought, hey, why don't I take my card and tap the machine so that I don't have to go through all this mumble jumble and swipe it and have to have all these errors. I can just boop, and it goes right then and there, right? Now, there's a chip reader where you got to insert it and you got to enter your keypad, make it more encrypted, okay? How we went forward there, I don't know. But we did, okay? But this part of the conversation is tying into the whole point of this video. At some point, we went from having basically a cashier's cash drawer full of cash because you guys would buy things in cash to having it to make change. Like, hey, I just pulled out a 20. I need to make change so I can use it, a $5 bill, to pay someone in cash at $5, right? But yeah, cool. Here's a 10, here's a 5, and another 5. Got you 20. You can go give this 5 to someone else. Now, people are paying with Venmo. They're paying with PayPal. There's really no need to break change. Matter of fact, I don't know how many of you guys carry a whole bunch of cash on you, right? You can disclose that if you want. That's your choice. Would I and should I? Probably not. Just saying. And you'll figure out why later. Maybe not, I don't know. But, so we've gone away from physical currency to electronic currency and plastic currency, aka your credit cards, debit cards, and your tap to pays, right? Which brings me to my next segue. Now, you don't even need your wallet anymore. You can put that same card and technology in your smartphone. You got Google Pay, you got Samsung Pay, you got Apple Pay, you got Android Pay, you got all kinds of pays, right? So now when you walk up, you can take your phone, tap the receiver, beep. Now it processed the same way as if you physically pulled out your wallet. I'm not going to do it because I'm driving, obviously. As if you pulled out your wallet and said, all right, here's this card. I'm tapping and paying with this card. Same technology, same thing. Except you're not pulling out your wallet. Having to have that hassle, right? You, in theory, could leave all your credit cards and debit cards at home and link those all to Apple Pay and Samsung Pay, right? Would you? Again, that's your choice. But theoretically, you could only carry around your passport card if you had it, your license, and whatever else you need to have, like your Costco membership card that proves that you have a membership, or your Metro card, your smart card, trip card, right? And even that you can put on your smartphone, honestly. So all you would need to carry around is your license. Now, I know you're going to argue me, well, you don't have to carry that at all, because in Maryland, we have electronic license now where you can show it on your phone. Now, not all states have this enabled and you're able to do it, so that is for a discrepancy and a disclaimer there, okay? Because I get it, not all states have that. But you, in theory, if you lived in around those areas, you could technically leave your wallet at home if you had to, right? Because it's all in your phone. Would you? If you lose your wallet, if you lose your phone, you've lost your whole wallet, basically. You don't have no license, you don't have no credit card, you have nothing, right? And it's only a matter of time before they make credit card type social security cards, and they make those encrypted for your smartphone, okay? But wherever I go, 95 to 97% of the places I go, okay? Gas stations, marts, shops, vendors. Remember, I work in an airport, so there's a lot of places that have these features, easy to go. They have these pads that are tap-to-pays, right? So I'm expected to pull out my wallet and just tap it, right? But fortunately for me, and fortunate for them, I can pay from my phone. Tap to pay. It's 2024, folks. Why is the biggest retail store in America, and quite honestly, the world, still using physical swipe to pays? I cannot understand that. You can go to a mom and pop shop store and they have a reader that you could tap to pay. But the biggest retailer on the market today is still using technological systems from the 2000s. 24 years later. When it was the 2000s, folks, I was sitting in my bedroom thinking we'd have flying cars. Only 10 years later, we're talking 24 years later. Another one. Amazon. It's 2024. Practically 25 if you take away 6 months, right? We're halfway there. Well, no, we're more than halfway because we're in the 7th month. For you technical people, okay? We're more than halfway because we got 5 months left. I can go on practically any website. Matter of fact, here's what I don't understand, and this is like butt backwards. You can go to Walmart, you can insert one card and split a payment and say, listen, I can't accept all my payments on this one card. I've been told I can pay $50 max on this one debit card, and the rest comes out of my other card. Okay, cool. $50, insert your first card, it's automatic. Take out the second card. Okay, here's remaining balance. $24.73. Cool. Second card, insert it, $24.73. Payment complete. $94.73. Payments confirmed. You can do that at the store. Physically right there. Don't even need a cashier. You can do it all yourself. Amazon. So you're telling me it's 2024. And you have the nerve to tell me that if I purchase an item that's $120, I cannot split the payment in 2 cards? I'll give you one better. I've been given a gift card for Christmas, $100. And the item is $124.50. I can already tell you the shipping is going to be about $5.50, okay? Relatively. I can't put all that on one card. So what ends up happening? You end up sticking that back in your wallet, paying with another card, going into debt, because you can't pay with 2 payments. You're so selfish. I'm calling you selfish because I don't know the reasoning. I can't understand the audacity of you to do this. You have to purchase an Amazon gift card and put that in there and use that balance and then pay the remaining balance with another card. You might as well just tell the customer, hey, you can't even use your own debit cards. It must be with our credit card or our debit cards. That's what you're saying, basically. Because let me tell you, there are countless gift cards out there that are not exclusive to only Amazon. And if you think that, well, you got better fish to fry. And I've seen some of your products, they would not fry fish. Okay? So, Amazon, Walmart, as a Generation X individual, human being that's living through all of these progresses and all of these advances in technology, I'm pleading and begging you, what are you doing? What are you doing? We need to collectively agree that you should be basically at the point where I can at least tap my card on the machine at Walmart. Amazon, at least split the payments. Come on, bro. That's all I'm saying, guys. We are at a point where we have no excuse. The technology is there. The people that are in power and in charge of your companies have the profit to do this. You just won't. That's what frustrates me. As a customer, as a consumer, you're inconveniencing me to have to go through the hassle to find a form of payment that you accept to buy your product to make you a profit. So who is benefiting here? Me? I can go buy your product at Target. I can go buy your product on Amazon. So who are we benefiting here? Because it ain't me. Alright? That's all I'm saying. Do better. Because you can. You just won't. It's kind of messed up. And as some people say, it is what it is. But if you want to impress me, baby, here's my plan. And then, yeah, you've seen the rest. Just come up to terms with the fact that we should be technologically advanced and you won't. Right? Upgrade yourself. You want to upgrade everyone's experience? Start there. Okay? Because to me, that's ridiculous. Like, if that happens all too often, it's going to get to where I won't come to the checkout counter anymore. I'll just say, you know what? Heck with this. You put these products back on your shelf. You put all these products out of my cart back on display. Because that's what it's going to come to. Oh, I'll keep items in my cart for months and months. I don't give a shit. I don't care. What's it going to do? Eventually, they're just going to go get deleted. It's not my problem. So fix it. Because you can. You just won't. I'm Sean, the ToGA brother. I'm out.